with my life.
That's a
one
degree.
thing
You're not smarter than
that
him
you
because you have a
can't do.
degree. Just
See, what's happening is y'all know what y'all doing. Y'all keep feeding me some of the best videos in the world. Aha, I see what y'all are doing, and I appreciate it. Thank you. Y'all are helping me out a lot. You're making my job much easier. You really are. You really are. So in our next one, what we're about to check out is Candace and Charlie Kirk having the white privilege debate with another black woman, with a black woman. At first it was with the white man who just would not listen. He just wanted to talk. But this one right here is going to be with the black woman. Now, before I check this out, I just want to say thank you so much for all of the birthday wishes for my son and for my wife and for my daughter. And thank you so much for the wedding wishes for my daughter, Naya, LFR Naya, who stopped doing videos like a year ago on her channel. Oh, she was so good at it too. We about to check this joint out, man. And y'all already know what to do. Wait until the end and let's have a good conversation, all right? That's what we're gonna do, man. I like our conversation.
I'll start off with my credentials since apparently they matter.
oh, they definitely don't matter.
I'm an
She said
8-year
apparently they
military
don't matter.
veteran. I'm a college student. I'm a black woman, and I believe that white privilege exists.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! She dropped the bomb. She dropped the F-bomb, Candace. She said, look, I'm gonna start off by letting you know that I was in the military for 8 years, okay? Okay, I'm a mother. I'm black. And I'm going to tell you right to your face that white privilege exists, son. Huh? Let's go.
Student, I'm a black woman.
Watch how Candace
and
do
I
it.
believe that white privilege exists. So we're going to start with that.
Thank you for your service.
Thank you
And
for
the
your
reason
service.
why white privilege exists is because you guys refuse to acknowledge the history that put people in this position. You want to tell me that white privilege doesn't exist when white people had an upper hand for 250 years to develop generational wealth, and that black people didn't get the right to vote until the 60s, and you're going to tell me that white privilege doesn't exist? That sounds like it
first of all-
exists.
Sweetheart, okay, do me a favor, please. Do me a favor, young lady, and thank you for your service. I appreciate your service too, but please do me a favor. Can you stop dropping the F-bomb, huh? I'm trying to be paid for these videos. And the more you drop the F-bomb, the less I get. The less people want to put ads on my videos. So please stop. Can you communicate without that? I understand you upset. I get it. But let's have a conversation here.
And you're going to tell me that white privilege doesn't exist?
So,
That sounds like it
first of
exists
all-
because you guys got the upper
I
hand.
got
What's funny about that is blacks we're doing better during
Why
that
do
time.
we always call people
no,
blacks?
because you
you
I'm
did.
black.
Can we just be black people? Can we just be like African Americans or something? Why are we
The
just
black
blacks?
community, how would you like it said? What makes you feel better on the inside?
Really, anything else other than what you're saying?
I'll say how you want
Anything
it.
else
I'll package
other
it
than-
how you need it. Tell me what makes you feel
Literally anything else other than what you're saying.
Okay,
But please
anything
finish
else.
your point.
Why is that anything else, right? During in the Jim Crow era, blacks were doing better. Economically, we're outpacing whites under the Jim Crow era than we were doing.
Let's
than we are
see.
doing.
It
I'm not
probably
done.
has
Than we
to
are
do
doing
with the
today
fact that
after
we had our own
$22 trillion
communities.
Okay, whoa, baby girl. When you was talking, they let you talk. Now is your time to give them the same courtesy. You got your own microphone. You don't have to overtalk. You don't have to overtalk. You're gonna get your chance. Let them get out their point, and they're gonna let you respond accordingly. It doesn't have to be a daggone back and forth bickering argument. I want to learn something. I'm actually here to listen and learn something. Can you please? Sheesh.
Let's
Then we are
see.
doing-
It
I'm not
probably
done.
has
Then
to
we are
do
doing
with the
today
fact that we
after
had our own
$22 trillion
communities
of
before
government-
the
The black
KKK
community-
came and burned
the
them down.
KKK were Democrats, but give me a second. So after $22 trillion of government handouts and a black president
After how many
for
years
8
of
the
slavery
black community
and
is worse
44
off
white
today than we
presidents,
were in the Jim
44
Crow era. How
white
is
male
that possible?
presidents,
Oh, I know,
97%
because they sold you
white
your
male
oppression and you
Congress.
bought it. So you're actually the reason why people like us can't do well, because they sold you our oppression and you bought it. Blacks were doing better under the Jim
If
Crow
you
era.
acknowledge the oppression of other people, we can heal from it.
No, we
but if you
can't.
want
No,
to
we
ignore
can't.
it, we
We
won't
can't.
have anything happen.
That's not how.
That's not how that works, sis. That's not how that works. If you won't acknowledge the oppression, then we can't heal from it. Nah, that's ridiculous, young lady. Like everybody, come in this room, please. Please, everybody come up in here. Now tell me the worst thing that ever happened to you so that we can move on. We need to hear the worst thing that happened to you. No, we don't want to hear about your blessings or how well your kids are doing or how good the job is going. Oh, you say? Oh, that's the new baby. Oh, no, she's so cute. We don't want to hear about cute babies. We want to hear about ugly babies. We want to hear about slavery, and we want to hear about you being beat by your man. That's what we want to hear. We want to hear that on your way here. You face some white supremacy on your way here. We want to hear from the young people, especially the young black people or young Hispanic people that on their way driving here, maybe you got pulled over or something. Or did the police give you any dirty looks? Come on, we need to hear all of that so we can heal. That's B to the S. It's straight, stanky, sugar honey iced tea is what it is. That's what it is. God dang it.
That's not how this works. Dialogue and acknowledging things doesn't make us suddenly rich.
So there's a question I do want to ask, which I can't seem to get an answer. What can she not do in America that a white person can do? What opportunity? You served in the military. You've made good choices. You're getting rewarded for them. You're going to live in the American middle class. What privilege do I have that you don't have that is based on skin color, not on wealth or socioeconomic status? Please.
The fact that you are sitting here with like little to no education trying to talk to people about white privilege is white privilege.
Tell me one thing I said that's wrong, and don't use an argument from authority. Make a good argument. Don't cite your credentials.
I'm telling you my life experience.
That's not your life experience.
Name one
Really, I'm sorry. Did you live my life?
thing.
That means nothing.
Did you live my life?
That means
Name
that's
one
a degree.
thing
You're not smarter than
that
him
you
because you have a
can't
degree.
do
Just so you know.
that
You are not. And that goes for anybody out there who have a degree. If you think you're smarter than your neighbor because you got a degree, you're out your damn mind. You're out your mind, son. Because there's a lot of things that I ain't learned in school that I've learned throughout the course of my life that I might be able to give you, and you might be able to give me. So listen, what she want to do, what this lady wants to do is compare bad sugar honey iced tea. I know I'm standing here but you need to see, listen, I'm black. Forget my credentials. Let me tell you something, lady. If white privilege was as bad as you thought it was, you wouldn't have the credentials that you can sit up there to brag about. You wouldn't. Somebody went through something so that you can so you can be able to do the things you want to do. So you can be able to go to a university the way you went to a university. Hey, guess what? In this super racist country, you still decided to fight for their military. Come on now, miss me with all that. You fought and then when you got out, you was like, now I'm gonna talk my sugar honey iced tea. I'm done now. I'm not working out for nobody no more. I'm not daggone kissing no white man's butt no more. Guess what? Do you have a job? Huh? Do you clock in? Huh? Who's your supervisor? Are there a black person? Do you all treat each other equally and fairly? Huh? Do you all smile? Do you all get to go to lunch and enjoy your day? How's your kids? You said you got children too. I bet they're doing well. I bet you teach them whatever you want to teach them without any Molotov glasses being flown through your daggone window. You got it good, but you're trying to downplay your life so that other people could feel comfortable with going through what they went through. That's BS. That holds people back. Don't know if you know that, but it's selfish as hell too. To constantly remind somebody of bad situations that we went through as people and say that we are still there, nothing changed, when you are doing well in life and they are not. Clearly, it's a personal decision making that people are making. So you're trying to bail people out and you're not doing a good job at helping anyone out.
Did you live my life?
That means that's a
Name one
degree.
thing
You're not smarter than
that
him
you
because you have a
can't
degree.
do
Just so you know
that I can do.
That's a fallacy.
Name one thing that you can't do that I can do.
I don't know. I can't make a whole dollar.
What? You can't? Why?
What?
Oh my God.
Oh my
You're trying to
goodness!
tell me in the military
Lady,
women aren't paid the
I
same
wanna
as men
dance.
for equal work?
In the military, up until 2 years ago, women weren't even allowed to do most of the jobs that men
Answer the
can do.
question. You just said you couldn't make a dollar. You said you could not make a dollar. You served in the military, which
Not
is
to mention that people in the military actually get paid a wage, but we're not going to
All
talk
right,
about
guys,
that.
so now we're moving
Yeah,
on
let's
to
talk about.
That has
Let's
nothing
talk
to do
about
with
for a
skin
second
color.
that you want to say that
What-
everyone in the military
what can I not
paid a
do?
shitty
It's a
wage,
feminist
so
lie.
that
An
makes it
article
right.
feminists lie, and they also sell. There's so many different ways they sell you your oppression, and she has purchased all of them today. So right now we are on sexism, right? So she's saying that I can't make a full dollar. Yes, you can. If women stop
Take
going
this a lot.
in,
I bet he got
I'm
paid
not
more
done
to be
speaking.
here than
I'm not
you
done
did.
Speaking, okay. If women stop going into career fields like fashion and Vogue and journalism,
psychology.
and we start going into fields like
Engineering.
engineering and hard
Business.
academics,
Finance.
we will make the exact same money that
If
men
not more.
make. The wage gap is a myth and
a
a
myth.
lie. It's a myth
Amen.
and a lie, okay?
Can I say?
It's actually a myth and a lie. I understand that you need to be oppressed, but you have just heard from two black people that haven't purchased their oppression from the Democrat Party. Respect that.
Mic drop. Respect it or check it. Huh? Respect it or check it. And if she wasn't, and if she not pregnant up there. Candace getting mad, man. Candace, look at her face. Look at her face. Candace is getting upset. She is like, man, I cannot believe this daggone lady is gonna sit here and act like she is super oppressed. Lady, you just now gave us a bunch of reasons why you're not.
What frustrates me is you served our country, which deserves to be applauded, and you have lived a life of a victor, and you have the guts to tell me you're a victim without evidence. You were not able to cite one thing that you cannot do that I can do. If you make good choices, you will get those choices rewarded. And you brought zero evidence except an argument from an authority and an insult to my lack of a college degree, of which I am so proud of, because I'm not indoctrinated because I didn't go to college. Thank you very much. For the next person.
Mic drop. Mic drop. All right, this y'all turn, man. I think I done fussed at the lady a little much, man. That was just ignorance times 4. This was worse than the other one, be honest with you. This was worse than the white man liberal that was up here last time. This lady, nope, nah. And what's wild is she would sit in a room filled with other black people, and they would be like, "Yeah, that's right. Tell them." You should speak for everybody. Give her the microphone. She know what she talks. And she fought for the military. She know. Give it to her. Yeah, she got the inside scoop. That's sad, man. I want to hear what you all have to say about this in the comments below. And if you have yet to hit that subscribe button, please make sure you do so on your way out the door. Once again, guys, I'm Van, and now we are all the LFR family. And I look forward to seeing you on the next video, and hopefully inside the Patreon as well. Y'all have been amazing, man, per usual. Love y'all.